Not for the first time. Not for the first
third time running.
Yeah, but before we get into the TikTok Sub-Saharan Awards, man, tell the people who you are, bwana.
Welcome everybody, everyone viewing, everyone listening. My name is Adrian Kimutai Rutto, the biggest and best football analyst of Manchester City Football Club. It's a pleasure to be here. Obviously, shout out to Musa for inviting me.
Of course.
And we've been planning this for quite a while, actually.
Indeed.
So finally, we can get to be on the radio. Finally, So it's a very good opportunity. I thank him so much as well, and just a pleasure to be here.
Cheers, of course, man. So yeah, man, 3 years in a row, you guys have been nominated for Best Sports Content Creator. And as I was saying, I think I put out was it a tweet or something like that, just like sharing or whatever. I was like, I think this is like one of the best chances you guys have got to win.
Most definitely. I think with the Kenyans, I think even we were on the Gazette a few days ago. We were gazetted on, I think, was it Standard? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
On the Pulse. Yeah, I remember it was on the Pulse. Yeah.
Well, that's good. It's good to see local media recognize.
So it's a very good organization. We do Taondani podcast, which focuses on Kenyan football. We obviously have Football Focus, which I'm part of, which we do Premier League, Champions League, everything to do with European football. We also major sometimes in women's basketball, even men's basketball, the NBA. And we're quite diverse, quite a good organization. We also sometimes on the ground, we come to KPL games, we interview people, we interview fans. So it's definitely a very good show to be tuned into. If you're very interested in sports and want to support your Kenyan sports content creators.
That is absolutely amazing, man. That is amazing, man. That is beautiful that you guys are still able to do that. Now, anyway, so you said that the Taondani podcast, of course, you guys focus on local football, and you said you go to grounds as well. I saw CAF accredited for a bunch of you guys as presenters.
Chan 2024 a few months ago.
So that's pretty cool, man. And how did you personally come into starting now, getting into sports content creation, figuring out that it's actually something you can do almost full time?
So obviously from a young age, football has obviously been a very big passion I've had. And I've always wanted to do something in football. I knew I had the talent somewhere. So this started, I think, in 2023, where obviously the dream about playing in football in a dedi kidogo as the years go by. But obviously in mind I was like, I know I have something I can do in football. And I think that was around the time I also started having an interest in videography, editing. So what I started doing like small edits of different football players just as a hobby, as a fun thing to do. And obviously even on my stories, I used to post a lot about Man City back in the day. So even my friends used to joke a lot about me. They're like, bro, kono unalipo na wase, you're posting about football every day. Now leave we. So it started getting early 2024. I remember my brother, shout out to him, Kenneth, he gave me a really good phone. I think it was an iPhone 13 at the time. And he was like, this is your tool now. You want to start something in football, use this. So I started now doing videos talking about players. So I remember I started with talking about City's pre-season. This is like now the beginning of the season.
This is before the 24-25 season.
The 24-25. So actually I had made a very good claim. I remember I was watching pre-season. I was like, when Rodri's not in the team, we capitulate. And I had said we should go for Amadou Onana. Right now he's at Villa.
I know him, the Belgian guy. Yeah. My name's not even Andre, mate.
He's Belgian, but he sounds like he's from the UK.
He's from Peckham.
I remember I made that claim that we should go buy him. And I said, if we don't get a Rodri like one-on-one replacement, we're going to struggle for the league. At that time, a lot of people were like, no, and I was like, time will tell. So we started the season. Obviously, my prediction came to be that when Rodri was out of the team, City really struggled that season.
He got injured in the Euro final in 2024, but it wasn't a very... He came
serious one.
Then he got his serious injury in the
Arsenal game. We drew 2-2.
Yes, of course.
And that's where City season just went down. I remember my friends were like, bro, that was such a bold claim. Why don't you just now start taking this thing seriously, like not just as a hobby, but something you can do like full time? And I just started doing consistently. I started posting like match day predictions.
And this one now you did it on your own personal.
No, this was on my own. Yeah, this
like
now
TikTok. Which platforms are you using?
I was using Instagram and TikTok as well. And this is even before I joined BoxToBox. So I was just doing.
Because we were gonna get to like
So I just started by just posting like match day predictions, how I predict the lineup's gonna be, how we should line up to beat the team we're gonna face, and also post match interviews. During the week, I also had things. I used to watch like pundits. My favorite ones are the ones from Sky Sports, Gary Neville and Carragher.
Yeah, they got Monday Night Football, and then you have the Gary Neville podcast at the end of match days.
So the whole week I'm just tuned in to Sky Sports, trying to get insights so that I also can post. Because a lot of the times I also thought in Kenya we don't really have those analysts. We're not many, if I would say. And even with the small number we have, we don't get that much attention. I feel like a lot of the times, not to bash the other creators, a lot of the times Kenyan fans love like this banter, the banter kind of football creators, the one who were just watching all the other teams.
It's like a Man United fan and an Arsenal fan will just throw insults at each other back and forth the entire time. Basically like best of enemies. KG and
that type of thing. And I'm like, I just felt like I was in a niche where I think I can exploit, where I can be one of those analysts, like people, if they're trying to look for insights into games, how this team beat this other team. So I started posting videos like that, and it got kind of consistent. And then now beginning with the story of how I joined BoxToBox, it started with my sister. So my sister was actually friends with our owner, James Ndege. They were friends back in the day, I think during uni. And my sister was like, yeah, I've seen you're doing very good work with the football thing. And she was like, I can hook you up with a friend who has a podcast.
Hey, your family is really nice, man.
Yeah,
your sister hooked you up with the BoxToBox guys.
Yeah,
your
my brother hooked me up with the phone.
So that's really nice.
I was like, definitely when I get to greater heights, I'm gonna thank those two like very highly. So it just started there. Then I came for one episode for BoxToBox. They really loved me on there, and they were like, yo, we don't really have City fans who are creators, so they were like, they're proud of what I did. So it was once, twice, then we stopped kidogo. Then I was lucky, there was a time now Ndegs, I think he was going to the States for his sister's graduation, which was last year. Same time as the Club World Cup was going on.
Oh wow!
So
that was this year though.
Oh, it was this year.
The Club World Cup was a couple months ago.
Time flies, actually.
It really does. It really does.
So now that's when I think I started consistently going to BoxToBox. Because now we had Ndege was doing him and Kenan. Kenan is the guy for Football Focus. So at the time, Kenan didn't have a partner to do his analysis with, and they were like, you should come. So that's when I started coming consistently. And they just realized you can now stay permanently for us, and that's how it became to be. And now we're here. TikTok nominated for the third year running. For me, it's my first one when I was in the team.
As part of the team,
but it's a proud moment for me as well. This started as a mere hobby of me doing football edits, and now it's something that it's plausible for me to start as a career, and I'm really proud of myself.
That's actually what I wanted to get into. In terms of making it a career full time, and you were telling me just off the air a few seconds ago that you were in school for cybersecurity. And I was just thinking, like, if the content creation takes off and allows you to do, like you said, what you love, it just becomes, if you're able to live off of it, then
why not become a full-time job? Because if you're getting consistent numbers, if you're getting like these collabs and you're getting good numbers, I think it's a good thing to take. And especially speaking of even how my friends have encouraged me that like this is something you love, so it's not like you're waking up, you're slouching, like you're just bored of what you're doing.
Man, last man in the pod level, man.
Last man in the pod, it's football, like it's what I love. When you put that camera on the floor, like this is what I love doing. So also what helped me was also the love for videography and also editing, which also helped me
But I've noticed you guys have got a very, very unique digital style, like it's very uniform and everything. I like when you're scrolling, like when you're watching the daily, say for example, it's Champions League review, whatever's, and like the
graphics.
Yeah, the graphics that come in, man. Who does that on
it's
your
Degs.
Okay,
everything is Degs.
Wow. What a guy
For sure. Shout out to him. So everything graphic, everything editing wise, I think he's the one who covers everything. So also when I joined, I think he took that role of like being the background producer of like everything. Edits in terms of the soundboard when we're recording.
Yeah, I know. I used to join the live sometimes. They were like, cuckoo. Okay, we're about to go on a little break here for some music, man. We've got a classic FIFA banger coming up for you guys, man. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's coming up. I'm just gonna get it started for you shortly. But when we come back, we're gonna have a little bit more conversation. This is Nico and Vince. When the day comes, FIFA 15, a special time.
Damn.